Alright guys, what's going on? So this is my studio space tour. I've been talking about doing this for quite some time and finally got around to it. So we're going to start on the left side here of my space. This is my drafting table and I use this for pretty much all of my traditional media stuff. Anything that has to do with painting on paper or drawing. I have these two carts here. So this one I use to put paint and tools on and other supplies while I'm working. And the great thing about it is I can wheel it around my space. I keep a light table underneath it as well. And a heat gun, but it's a really useful tool to have in my space. The second cart here is actually just full of paints and other materials that I use all the time on a regular basis. So inks and fluid acrylics. I have some gloves on there. I mean, you name it. The second shelf down here is actually all medium. That lower one's palettes. These little containers here are just kind of full of miscellaneous markers and paint markers. I have another one here full of, more markers and pencils. And of course the whole collection of Sharpies. To the right of my desk I have my display case, and this is full of different art toys and pieces I've collected over the years. I even have some of my early on prototypes up here on the top. And then right over to the right of my desk, this is my main workstation area. So this is where I work every day. We'll kind of go over some of the tech and the hardware that I use, but this is the full workstation setup right here. Okay, so let's start with my keyboard. This is the Keychron K2 keyboard. It's a wireless Bluetooth keyboard with RGB lighting, and it's a mechanical keyboard, so it's got a nice tactile feel and sound to it when I'm working. Really enjoy it. Makes my work experience a little more comfortable. The RGB lighting's good at night. For my mouse, I use the MX Master 3 by Logitech. It's super great for long hours working and editing. I keep my phone in this little stand, and I also have my hard drive where I back up all my footage. I have my Cintiq on this side and an Apple Magic trackpad that I use for editing. I also got my homies here. This is Krusty the Bat, and then this is Dusty the Skull. Use him for drawing reference. Then right over here I have my scanner, my printer, and I also keep my iPad over here. The desk itself is actually just an old solid core door, and I have that sitting on top of those really inexpensive IKEA legs. So for my top-down shots, I use this little rig I made out of a simple backdrop kit that I got off of Amazon. For my main camera, I'm using the GoPro Hero 7 Black inside a metal cage, which is mounted to a modified sportsman mount. I have this power cable actually running across the rig, so if you pan over, you can see that the cable is just held there with a little Velcro strap, and that feeds to an extension cord. On the extension cord, I just keep a power brick and all my USB powered devices I can plug in and out. I have my quick grab cords like my lav mic, other chargers and accessories also just sitting on top of this clamp, which I can grab really easily while I'm sitting down. And then to the end of the actual rig, the extension cord just runs off to the side and down to the floor. So it makes it really convenient and it keeps it out of the shot. Really simple design. But let's get into the actual camera rig itself. So the GoPro is sitting on a sportsman mount, like I said before, that I've modified with different angles and clamps to get it to do what I really want. Can adjust it in any angle. On the other side, for my live stream videos, I actually use this mount that holds my iPhone. And it's really simple. Again, I can turn it any way I want with the extensions and things I've added. It rotates, I can go into selfie mode, and really easy to adjust. I can do it within seconds, so it's a really convenient setup, and I just run that to my computer for my live stream videos. I have a simple plug-in lav mic as well if I need other audio in the GoPro, and then I use a Blue Yeti USB microphone. That's what you're listening to right now for this recording. The lights I use for live streaming are these Halloween decoration lights I found on Amazon. They use this tiny remote where you can change the color and speed and all the settings, but I think it adds a really nice look and dynamic look to all my live stream footage, and helps hide a lot of the clutter and distraction I have in the background of my shot. Okay, so this is my room. Everything I work with is in here. So yeah, this is my bedroom studio tour. I have a bunch of different art and things hanging up on this other side near my bed. It's a really tiny space. It's less than 100 square feet, but I managed to make it work. Alright guys, that's going to do it for my studio space tour video. This is where I work pretty much every day, especially right now during the lockdown with everything going on with the coronavirus. I'm definitely going to be doing some more live streams soon, and I'm super excited to finally share some of my space. It's a little private, but kind of wanted to show you can make a lot in a really small space, even if you don't have a lot of money and a lot of equipment. You can get by slowly accumulating over the years like I did, and you get some pretty professional results. I by no means have a phenomenal setup for filming. You know, I use a GoPro, I use my iPhone, and I don't really need anything else right now. I'm looking to get a DSLR maybe in the future so I can film more stuff outside when I'm doing murals and things like that, or just have slightly better quality videos. But I get by with what I have right now, and it's quite a bit. Obviously, it seems like a lot when you see it all together, but it's taken years and years to accumulate all of this stuff. Probably close to 5 years to accumulate all the equipment. So the computer purchase was a big one for me as well. You know, all that stuff kind of adds up. But yeah, that's my space. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. If you want to just say hi, feel free to do that as well. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And share the videos if you know anyone that's kind of interested or looking for inspiration on a really DIY solution for a small bedroom studio. Peace.